Oh, yeah. Thank God. Oh, we got to watch this. See, I saw a tweet that said, like, it was like, oh, it's officially been 2 years since Ludwig signed with YouTube. And I was thinking in my head, like, I was like, wait, I think his YouTube contract was only 2 years. Does this mean he'll finally come back to the real streaming platform? W. Man, this is really dope for a lot of those YouTube guys. They got the bag off of going on to YouTube streaming. And the thing is, like, at the time, I think YouTube streaming was actually trying to be a real thing, right? I think like they were literally going to be like, okay, we're really going to lock in and try to take down Twitch. And then here's what I genuinely think would happen. I genuinely think they saw TikTok explode and they saw that short form content was the way. So they pivoted from long form live streaming content to the YouTube shorts and all the short form bullshit. So I think they just like completely left this shit in the dark, and then all the streamers that moved over, they have no support. Like legitimately, Ludwig did more for the landscape of YouTube streaming than YouTube ever did. And, you know, that's really unfortunate. And it kind of makes no sense because like YouTube blew the bag on so many of these streamers to get them to, you know, stream on their platform and then just did nothing with it. So, you know, very interesting move by YouTube. It didn't work out. And if there's one thing you need to know about Google, which owns YouTube, obviously, Google tends to do this thing where they will invest a shit ton of money into something and then be like, you know what? Never mind. I'm not down for that. And then we'll just like give up they're kind of like me in that sense. You feel me? We'll try something. And if it doesn't get immediately successful, we give up on it. So honestly, we good. But yeah, so Ludwig's contract, I'm assuming is up, and I'm assuming if I'm gonna be a betting man, I'm gonna assume he's just gonna multi-stream. That just makes the most sense, especially because like you can do that now on Twitch. So we'll see what he has to say. I wonder if he's gonna talk about, you know, the state of YouTube streaming and shit like that, because I think that genuinely, you know, YouTube had some good steam going, and it just kind of sucks that they didn't do anything with it. Because I think that if YouTube really prioritized their live streaming service, it could have put a lot of pressure on Twitch. Now, thankfully, I think Twitch has made a lot of the good changes and good decisions, you know, without YouTube having to do that. But I just don't like the aspect of there being one dominant monopoly on any sort of platform. And, you know, YouTube has that monopoly on VOD or, you know, just long form content. And they're trying to get short form content too. But, you know, for videos, anything not live, YouTube has like a monopoly on that, other than obviously TikTok. And then, you know, for streaming, like you really only have Twitch, unless, you know, you want to go on Kick or something like that. But, you know, I have my own opinions about Kick. But anyways, let's see what Ludwig has to say about this shit. Not a monopoly, just an advantage. I think it's like such a strong advantage, though. You may as well call it a monopoly. Like if you wanted to upload videos on a service, like what service would you use if not for YouTube? You're going to upload you're going to work hard on a video and upload it to fucking Vimeo or Dailymotion. Like what? Yeah, you're going to upload it to Dailymotion. The video going to have no motion. You feel me? You'll get 50 views on it. And guess what? That's everybody that has an account on Dailymotion right now type shit. And at this point, I don't even know what can hold the candle to Twitch, man. I'm just going to be real. Or not Twitch, YouTube. I think Twitch is still takedownable, but YouTube, it just feels like, I don't know, man. Yahoo videos. Oh, if you want the 45 plus demo, then yeah, you got it.
This feels a little weird, but I'm back streaming on Twitch.
Let's go.
It's been a couple of years since I dropped this video where I blew up a damn car, which is how I announced that I was leaving Twitch to start streaming on YouTube, which was a big deal for me and I guess nerds who care about live streaming, because I had done some cool things on Twitch. I was the most subscribed to live streamer at one point, and I had left for a relatively unproven platform, YouTube. And I explained why in one of my first mogul mails ever, a video that kind of started this whole channel, and it basically got clipped into a bunch of dramatic YouTube shorts.
I had flipped a coin, and heads was Twitch, tails was YouTube, and it had gone with heads.
And this
is like, that is actually so dramatic.
Appreciated by YouTube than I did by Twitch. They made me feel like a person. They made me feel seen.
I'm willing to bet that didn't stay the case, but we'll see.
It felt like our goals were aligned. In Twitch, it felt like I was another cog in the machine. And it didn't hurt that YouTube was also offering me more money. But
and I think the good thing too is that I genuinely think the new CEO for Twitch is like the best thing to happen to Twitch in like the past like 4 or 5 years or some shit. Like he genuinely seems to like give a fuck and like is actually tapping in with creators and shit. And it seems like he genuinely like loves his job. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's a big reason why we've gotten a lot of, positive changes on Twitch as well.
now the 2 years is up and I'm going back to Twitch part-time. All right, let me explain. Okay, when I went back to YouTube to do the re-signing, I realized that my goals are not to make the most money possible. My goals are not to get the highest average viewership possible. My goal, simply put, is to do really cool events that I think are cool and also dope, and also have them be seen by the most amount of people. The biggest cultural event possible. If I want to put my heart into something, I want it to be seen by others. I don't even care if it makes money. Don't tell the people that offer that, but it's true. And I'm capping myself if I'm only streaming these events on YouTube or if I'm only streaming them on Twitch. It'd be a lot better if I stream them on both. And so that was my proposal to YouTube. Now, for daily streams, if I want to play Suika Game or Lethal Company or Top Frag and Valorant like I usually do, that will still happen on YouTube.
Oh, damn. Look, that's fine. He's been doing YouTube for 2 years. I'm sure he knows what he's doing. He's still getting the bag and still able to stream his bigger events on Twitch as well. So that's pretty good.
But I am trying to do way more events. How often will these happen? Well, the goal is every couple of months. There's specifics in the contract on what an event is and what I am allowed to co-stream on both Twitch and YouTube. But the skinny is at least every 2 months, I'm hoping to do an event that'll be co-streamed on both.
That's kind of impressive though, because Ludwig has enough motion to where like he can demand this type of a contract. And I'm honestly surprised YouTube went for it, because I really thought YouTube just straight up gave up on live streaming. But if they're still willing to like pay him what I'm assuming is a pretty decent sized bag, if he's willing to do this, I'm actually shocked. I wonder if YouTube will ever revisit live streaming and try to make it more of a, direct Twitch competitor. But Zenji, thank you for the Prime for 10 months.
Right, I'm not even totally signed up for the idea that co-streaming daily streams is good, at least for me in the position I'm in. So I'm not really interested in doing that yet.
That's fair.
So YouTube, still here. YouTube guy doing regular YouTube live streams. Events will be on both. And you might have noticed that it won't be on twitch.tv/Ludwig, right? That was another stipulation of the contract. It had to be a channel name that didn't make people think I was a full-time Twitch streamer.
My 33 months.
I didn't tell them I would clickbait this video, but that's why the channel name will be Mogul Moves.
Gotcha. Shomari, thank you for the Prime for 33 months. No, you're not sleeping over. Most companies are viewing live streaming as a failed venture and have moved on to short-form video. So, yeah, I get that, but if that's true, I don't even know why you would pay Ludwig or like really anybody else to stream on your platform.
And you might be wondering,
it must still make them some decent amount of revenue, which is why they did it, obviously. There's got to be things behind the scenes that make more sense, but, I don't know.
First Twitch/YouTube stream. And it's this week. It's actually this Sunday, December 10th, around noon. I'm going to be streaming the Creator Dodgeball World Championship, which I'm really fucking excited about. It features 6 teams. Each team's a different platform, and we're going to find the best platform, at least the best platform at Dodgeball. So it'll be Team Kick with a bunch of Kick streamers, Team Twitch, Team YouTube, Team Facebook, Team Podcast.
Who the fuck is on Team Facebook, bro? They got substitute teachers over there? Like, what's going on? Nah, genuinely, who streams on Facebook? Do you guys know anybody that streams on Facebook? What is this? Oh, they dropped it. Oh, we're going to have to react to that. But let me finish this. Real fast.
And finally, the 6th team is Team Chess Boxing, because this also coincides with a chess.
This guy's toast hasn't streamed on Facebook in like 8 years.
Boxing merch drop. Now, it's not happening this year. We already gone through that. I already made a video about that. But we still have a bunch of really cool merch that I'm very proud of that I need to sell. So
let me see the merch.
Aiden. Anyway, this is what it looks like. I think it's some of our best stuff. This is a reversal.
Oh, the little Sherpa?
Wow, cool. Shill moment, Ludwig. Very cool. Ludwig,
okay.
If you want to get it, it's available right now.
What else you got?
Anyway,
that's it? Just the Sherpa?
I stream.
Okay, not bad.
Now, you might be wondering, has YouTube worked? All right.
This is what I'm really interested in. I really want to know what he thinks about YouTube streaming. So let's see.
After this year, are you going to stay with YouTube again? Are you always going to be the YouTube guy? Will you ever go back to Twitch full time? And I looked at the data a little bit because YouTube has finally added live stream data, and I have some answers for you.
Okay.
Now, first off, this is my concurrent viewership and my peak viewership over the 2 years that I've been on YouTube. And you can see my average.
I feel like his average has been the same as it was when he was on Twitch. But the thing is, like, it's worked pretty well for Ludwig, and I think that's because Ludwig has a very strong presence on YouTube. But, you know, I'm not going to like throw any, you know, creators' names out there just because I feel like it's a little shady. But I think there's like, I've seen other streamers that have also moved to YouTube that haven't had that dominant, you know, position on YouTube. And I've seen way lower numbers almost across the board for like every other streamer. But, you know, obviously if it's working for him, then why wouldn't he accept the money from YouTube to continue doing, you know, it just makes sense, you know? Does YouTube count viewers the same way Twitch does? I'm pretty sure, yeah. So like your live viewers are counted in 2 different ways. So you have the amount of people that have cycled through your stream during your entire stream. So if you go on my Twitch and you go to the VODs on my Twitch, the number you see there is how many views my stream got while it was live, and then also whoever watched the VOD afterwards. And then you have your concurrent average viewers. And this is sort of an aggregate of the number that you float around during your entire duration while you're live. So for me, like I average like somewhere around like maybe 350 live viewers. So like a lot of times you'll see me having like, you know, 400 or 500 viewers. I hit that very regularly, almost every day at this point. And then, you know, if I play a fucking game, it goes down to like, you know, 280, 250 or something like that. So around the middle there is around 350. So that's what my concurrent average viewers is.
Viewership is just under 17,000. My peak viewership, however, hit 300,000. I think it was technically like 320 something, but the few numbers got lost in the tabulations. But still, that is the highest peak viewership I've ever had in my streaming career ever. And I think this next year we can crush it multi-streaming on both and adding them together. The average viewership is a little worse. I'll come clean.
Oh,
my
it
last
is.
month on Twitch, I averaged 18,500. I think my last year on Twitch, I averaged over 20,000. So we're doing in the thousands worse.
But I also think that's not really fair because I've seen a lot, like streamers just go through these like bell curves, right? So when Ludwig left Twitch, he was at like a high on that bell curve. So if he stayed on Twitch, there's no way to know if he would have stayed at 20K, if he would have gone above it, or if he would have went down to like around 16K like he did on YouTube. So there's kind of no way to like justify that, but still, you know, that's thousands of viewers less.
But I don't really care about that because it's not my goal. My goal isn't to be a average high viewership live stream. I realize that my shelf life is coming up. There will only be such a small period of time where I'm able to relate to people who care about watching live streams in the first place. And then someone younger and funnier and who's able to relate more will come along and beat me out. So I'm not going to play this game and cling on to life. I just want to do dope shit while I can do dope shit while people care about the dope shit that I do.
That's valid.
Couple things, though, have gone better. All right? The peak viewership was one of them. But another thing that has done a lot better.
All right, get off my dick. We're going to watch
YouTube
GTA 6 in a second.
Views for videos. The video view average skyrocketed. I think I was averaging around 500,000 per video before, and now it is right around 1 million views per video. And you can see the weekly video views gained here. Don't take it with a grain of salt. This also includes YouTube Shorts. But I try to do it all. I tried to do it all. My goal when I went to YouTube was to try as hard as I could to be a multifaceted creator who could do live streams, who could do YouTube Shorts, and who could do regular videos and be the best YouTuber possible. And I'm going to give YouTube another year, but I will also add a caveat here.
Ooh.
I'm a little bit concerned about YouTube. All right?
All right, let's see what he has to say, because this is how I feel. I think they completely turned their back on live streaming shit, but let's see.
YouTube guy here, I have to admit there are some problems, and those problems in the 2 years that I've been here haven't been addressed at the speed that I or other live streamers would like.
Yep. Content creation seems nerve-wracking. You think so? No, yeah, it can be pretty stressful.
This list a while back, but it includes just a few of the problems that exist for live streaming on YouTube that don't necessarily exist on Twitch. One of the glaring ones, you can't even stream longer than 12 hours.
Wait,
if you do,
really?
The VOD disappears into the ether. I can't even watch my VODs longer than 12 hours. I have to end the stream, otherwise it is gone. That is a problem.
What the fuck? That's so
VODs that are
stupid.
over 6 hours. So if you listen to one copywritten thing and the whole VOD gets smoked, you're screwed. You can't do anything about it. These again are huge issues. And when I first went over to YouTube a couple years ago, I made the company Truffle with the goal of combating these things, of making not just.
Hold on, I want to see what other problems he has here. Mod tools are limited. Allow preview. I cannot believe this is not a thing. Add an offline chat. That would be great. Better theater mode. We need this. Chat flows like geriatric man's piss. That's fair. Stop defaulting to top chat. Not enough incentives for members. I mean, what are the incentives on Twitch? I guess you get ad-free viewing. I don't know if YouTube allows that. Notifications for only live streams. That would be great. No place to view clips. Wait, is there? Oh, I guess there's not. I guess you have the shorts tab, the live tab, and your videos tab. Huh. Wow. Emote only mode, add an ability to reply to comments in chat. I think a big reason why YouTube streaming is such an L is because the chat experience is so fucking miserable. Like if you're the viewer watching a YouTube live stream, it sucks. I think the only way to enjoy a live stream on YouTube is if you don't care about chatting at all. So it's perfect for viewing events because the stream is usually a higher quality, right? So like if I watch like an Apple event or something like that, I watch it on YouTube because, you know, it'll be streamed in like 4K with a higher bit rate and it looks great and I don't care about chat, right? But if I'm watching for like day-to-day content like you guys are watching me right now, it sucks. Like it just genuinely sucks. But yo, Keith, thank you for the 17 months.
Just went over to YouTube a couple years ago. I made the company Truffle with the goal of combating these things, of making not just YouTube live streaming, but all live streaming a better experience. And it has worked. Truffle has been great. But I see a clear split, a clear divide. And I'm hoping this next year that what I fear will happen doesn't happen, because I want to keep streaming on YouTube until I eventually retire. But my concern is that YouTube doesn't care about live streaming. They care about something else that you'll probably see on the home
Shorts.
screen if you open up YouTube right now. YouTube Shorts.
And this is the thing, like, this is why, like, the whole thing, like, everybody was always asking them to promote streams more and, like, how they could integrate it into YouTube. And look what they've done with Shorts. And, like, yeah, you could say that Shorts are way more browsable than live stream, so it's not as much of an intrusion. But I don't know about you guys, but them, like, ham-fisting, shoving Shorts down your throat has made YouTube significantly worse of a platform for me personally. Like, for example, let's say I wanted to go and watch a video about the Galaxy Z Fold 5, and I want to go ahead and watch this, and I scroll down. I'm immediately like, this is all I get for like my search results. I want to watch a video on the Galaxy Z Fold 5. Boom, I'm getting shorts about the best prices on Z Fold 5, some charging versus. This is not what I searched for. Like, why are they like forcing me to like try to watch these shorts? The search has gotten ruined. Like, pretty much my search ends right here. Halfway, like, what is this? Like 1, 2, 3 scrolls, and that's like all I get for my search. And now it's all random bullshit that I didn't ask for. Did I search up the Z Flip 5? Did I search up the Fold 6? I don't give a fuck about this. The OnePlus Open versus Z Fold 5. Yeah, I might be interested in that, but where's all the Z Fold 5 videos? Like, I hate how they've neutered the search. They've ruined it. They have just ruined it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and the thing is, they never had this amount of motion or anything like that for live streams. And I get it. Live streams are not as profitable as short form. Short form is the future. Look, I understand why they're pushing it. I'm not an idiot. Like, I understand these things. But it just sucks as people that do have a passion for live streaming to see, you know, them like almost like pump fake an interest in live streaming and then like turning their back on you like almost immediately. And then you see how much they're forcing the shorts. And it's just like all right, man, what are we doing here, bro?
Now, you get the occasional recommended live stream, or maybe it's in your subscriptions box. But for the most part, you'll get videos. And if you're on your mobile especially, you'll get a shit ton of shorts. And I think the reason
What up, Kay?
is because YouTube is threatened by TikTok. Like the existence of YouTube.
Yeah,
is
that's
threatened
fair.
By TikTok. If you look at this, the
Very
amount
true.
of users on TikTok versus YouTube in the US, this was last year. TikTok is gaining rapidly, specifically with younger audiences. And those will be the older audience when time passes, as it always does. And so this has a real chance of killing YouTube as a whole, you know, and that's something they're concerned about.
I think there's a couple things that TikTok needs in order to like actually like effectively kill off YouTube. But yeah, I mean, the numbers literally don't lie. But I also think it's like kind of, it's a little interesting because I think the users that go on TikTok are on TikTok for a very different reason than you'd be on YouTube. Like the way I view it is almost like movies versus TV shows in a sense. Like, yeah, you can go on TikTok because you can go on TikTok anywhere and it's non-committal. And if you're, you know, traveling, or if you're on the bus or the train, you're doing your daily commute, you're on break at work, you can just swipe through a few videos and like, you know, that's it. It's very non-committal, you know? And if you just anything you need to do to kill time, like TikTok is there for you. And that's why like it's so dominant right now. And it probably will be in the future as our attention spans continue to dwindle and as technology advances. It's probably going to keep happening. You know, it's very likely that happens. But I still think there's a lot of value in long form content. I think we see that because, you know, how many videos do we see like that are like fucking like an hour, 2 hour, 3 hours long, get millions and millions and millions of views. You know, I still think there's a place for that. And I don't think people are willing to watch that stuff on TikTok. Like for me, the moment I see that a TikTok is longer than like a minute or 2 minutes, I skip it. Like I'm not on TikTok to watch clips that are like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes long. Like that's not what I'm here for. I don't give a shit. Like that's what I go on YouTube for. But yeah, obviously TikTok is a way bigger threat to YouTube than live streaming is.
What isn't a concern of theirs is the title Twitch has killed YouTube, because that'll never happen. I don't think Twitch is entering the VOD space. I don't think they're trying to compete there. I think they're just chilling in the live stream space, offering their own unique slice of content creation online. And so they have almost this like handshake agreement where Twitch is the massive shareholder. They have the majority viewership for all live streaming, and YouTube has been floating around, just doing their thing. They haven't gone up too much.
Fair.
They haven't gone down too much.
Man, being a Facebook creator must be, that's tough. That's tough.
Down and down, kicks nowhere to be seen. And there's no real need to rush into being a better product than Twitch or to beating Twitch, because Twitch will never kill YouTube. TikTok will. So let's combat that. And then maybe if that works out, we can check out the live streaming spot. Maybe. That's how it feels. That's at least what I think based off some conversation with people who are at YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense.
I'm worried that in the time that I have as a live streamer, where I have things that people want to hear, or I want to talk about, they won't be the platform that people should be on. I'm still the YouTube guy. I'm still waving my red YouTube banner, but these are my concerns. Those are my hopes. And that's why I'm now part streaming on Twitch for events specifically, which will happen every couple of months. All right. Anyway, that's all. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Not just this video, but the past couple of years and any live streams if you have. December 10th, I will see you on Twitch and YouTube and Ludwig YouTube if you want to get the merch. All right. See you later. Goodbye. See you later. Goodbye.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little disappointed because as a viewer, like I like having my streams to watch. I'm sorry. I'm not watching a YouTube live stream. It's just not going to happen. Unless it's for an event, I might watch it. I might tap in. But for the most part, if it's not on Twitch, I'm just not watching. And it's mainly because like YouTube isn't the place that I associate with live streams. Like I don't go on YouTube and I'm like, oh yeah, like let me fire up a live stream. And this is not what I'm there for. Like how I was talking about with TikTok and like the longer videos. So I was almost excited, you know, that he was going to come back to Twitch. So I was like, oh shit, I can start watching Ludwig again type shit. And it's not that I don't rock with Ludwig. I still be watching his videos that he be putting out and shit like that. But it's like, YouTube streaming is just ass. Like it just is. So I personally can't put up with it, even with his extension. And especially because I watch a lot of streams like on my TV. Like that's where I watch a lot of Twitch too. And I mean, you can't use Truffle on your fucking TV. So it kind of is null and void. But regardless, anyways, it is what it is. Yeah, I don't think YouTube takes streaming seriously at all. But, you know, good for Ludwig. He got a good contract. He's with them for another year, making a bag, and he gets to co-stream his event. So that's pretty dope.